Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Bianca and welcome to my channel Intuitive Healing. So have you ever wondered how your intuition speaks to you, or how you just know something to be true but you don't know how you know it? Well, in this video I'm going to share with you some of the ways that your intuition might show up for you, or the way your intuition might speak to you. If you don't already know, this video is part of a video series about your intuition, so you can see part 1 and part 2 by clicking on the links that I might put above me, or I'll put them in the or I'll put them in the description box below. So before I start, I would like to mention and say thank you to all my subscribers for your patience. As you were probably expecting this video about 3 weeks ago, so sorry about that. I knew that June for me was going to be a big month, full of transitions and changes, and it has, massive. And I bet some of you have been going through some of the same things, or major or minor transformations of your own as well. Anyway, I did communicate my decommitment to posting weekly and my recommitting to posting fortnightly instead on Facebook and Instagram, but I still haven't figured out how to do that on YouTube without actually making a video. So I thank you again for your patience, and I'm sorry for not being able to communicate this to you at the time. But I'm here and all is well, I'm good. So let's get back to topic, how your intuition might show up for you. Well, we all know that, well, at least I hope you know, that we are all unique and different in so many ways. However, as humans, we also have similar, or we share similar or the same functions. So the way your intuition speaks to you can be expressed as a similar way, in a similar way, or a uniquely different way to others. So I'll start with a word that many of you probably have heard before, and that word is clairvoyance. So the meaning of clairvoyance is seeing something clear, or clear seeing. Some people can receive their intuition through clairvoyancy, and this is where you can receive flashes or images or symbols in your mind's eye, in your third eye, and it can be expressed through vivid dreams or seeing signs in your everyday life, reoccurring patterns and things like that. Being clairvoyant can be an easy way to tell that your intuition is wanting to show you something. The only thing that you have to do with clairvoyancy is decipher what the signs mean to you, because everyone has their kind of unique code on what an image or symbol represents to them. So I don't know if you know this, but the mind actually sees in symbols and pictures. It actually doesn't, it has to translate those images into words. So that's a hot tip if you're really into manifesting. When you manifest, visualize images instead of words. You can probably hear about my my own clairvoyancy kind of experiences in one of my other videos that I did about intuition. Maybe it's part 1. Another way that your intuition can show up for you is if you're more attuned to sound. So you might hear and receive your intuition through clairaudience. Now, clairaudience is clear hearing. This is where you get messages from hearing words or sentences in your mind, or you might hear people around you talking randomly about something, but it's actually an answer to a question that you've been asking. So one of my personal examples of having clairaudience, or clairaudience, I don't know how to say that properly, is one time about last year. I was driving home. I was late to pick up my son, or I thought I was going to be late to pick up my son, and I was driving on the freeway, and I thought, okay, the road's clear, that's great, I'm going to be in time, that's fine. So I'm doing the speed limit, it's kind of fast at 80 k's. Then out of the blue, I just hear in my head, get in the far right lane now. Like, it just was clear as mud. Well, mud's not clear, but anyway, it was clear as water. And so I get in the right lane, and as soon as I do that, the car that was in front of me was now next to me, and that car hits another car in the other lane, and the car completely flips in the air and does this big car pile up, blocking all the lanes of the highway, and it just all seemed to go in slow motion, unfolding next to me as I drove past it unscathed. It was quite surreal. So it's when you really follow your intuition that you know you're not hearing voices and you're not crazy in your head, because something like that happens. So trust your intuition. So the other thing is clairsentience. Clairsentience is physical feeling. So that's when you can experience feeling other people's emotions, pains and pleasures. It took me a while to know that I was clairsentient. Oh, the other thing I forgot about clairaudience is a really big way of hearing clairaudience is through songs. Your intuition might speak to you through songs that you hear. Sometimes songs that you've never even heard before and you're humming along and you're wondering what they are. Go and do some research about it, because you might find that the words to the song really have a specific meaning to tell you. That's a big way your intuition can say things to you. Okay, so clairsentience, feeling other people's pains or pleasures. As I was saying, it took me a while to know that I had clairsentience, because I really felt at the time that it was just me having those symptoms. An example of clairsentience was when it was a few years ago now. It was about 6 years ago actually. I was sitting with some friends at dinner, and a girlfriend came in late and she sat next to us. And I all of a sudden just started getting this major pain in my left ankle, and I was feeling so hurt, and I couldn't even speak, it was that much pain. And I expressed this to the people that I was sitting with, going, wow, I've just got this major pain in my ankle, and I didn't bump it anywhere just now, it just came on all of a sudden. And my girlfriend who just joined us, she goes, oh, that's so funny, me too, I've got this really, really sore ankle. I heard it yesterday, I twisted it and it's all swollen and it hurts so much. So then I knew I wasn't feeling my pain, I was feeling hers. Another example of this was I was watching the Dalai Lama and with another girlfriend, and she had this agonizing headache. And I kind of knew at that stage that I had the gift of clairsentience. So I was feeling her headache, so I offered to give her a massage. And as I gave her a massage and released her pain, my pain went away too. So it was a win-win for all. So if you are clairsentient and you're wondering how not to feel other people's hurts, maybe offer them some help. It make you feel better too. The way that your intuition might show up for you is through claircognizance, which is clear knowing. Claircognizance has been in my life for a really long time. I think it's the first way that my intuition has spoken to me since I was young. But it's been a challenge because I'm someone who likes to understand and discover how things work and why I know the things that I know. And claircognizance just kind of is a knowing, and you don't really know why you know or how you know, you just know. So it's been a really hard way to understand or to believe and trust in my own knowing because of that, because my mind hasn't been able to rationalize that what I know is just what I know, and that's fine, and it's to trust that. There's also clairtangency, there's clear touching, there's clairsalience, which is clear smelling, there's clairgustance, I think it is, which is clear tasting. So there's some of the ways that your intuition can show up for you. I would really love to know if you have other ways that your intuition shows up for you. If you could post them in the comments box, because I've experienced over the years, I've definitely experienced more and more ways that my intuition shows up for me, and it's been a journey of self-discovery really. It hasn't been something that I've just known and gone, oh yeah, I'm clairvoyant, and oh yeah, I have claircognizance. It's just been a process of me finding out through different experiences I have. Sorry about that, my phone cut out. As I was saying, I really, really believe that everybody has these gifts and can tune into them and tune into the vibration. You can practice them. The more you listen to your intuition, the more clear and it will give you signs. Also ask for the signs that you want. So if you want to receive images, then ask your higher self for that. Meditate, clear your body so that you're eating really delicious whole foods, you know, free of processors and free of GMOs and things like that. In my opinion, my intuition is my higher self, or my future self, or a self that knows my best path, speaking to me. She's giving me signs, and she's giving me the way forward with least possible resistance. So every time you listen to it, your intuition gets stronger. So that's it from me for this video. I hope anything that I've said has maybe triggered something in you to say, oh wow, okay, that's my intuition speaking to me. How can I develop that further? So it's just to give you some ideas on how your intuition might be speaking to you that you don't actually know it's your intuition speaking. In any case, if you want to watch any of my other videos, subscribe to my channel. I'll put the link in the description box below. And the light I see in you is the light I see in me. We are one. Namaste.